field hockey people. We're back here at Harris Field for the final regular season of the Belmont girls varsity field hockey schedule. It's going to be Belmont against Arlington, and I believe if Belmont wins this game, they will share in the league title. So Belmont does need to win tonight. Unfortunately, we had a tough loss to Winchester last night, 2-1. So Winchester right now has part of the league title, and if we win tonight, I believe we will be tied for the league title. So let's see who coach has out there for a starting lineup. We'll start with the goaltender. Zoe Bruce in net. Senior captain Caroline French at sweeper. Starting closest to us at left back is Kate Colleen. Center back, Elsie Lakin-Schultz. Right back, Neve Lesnick. Left mid, Nina Chef-Voss. Center mid, Mackenzie Clark. Right mid, Mia Smith. Left attack, Kendall. Center attack, Amelia Long. Right attack, Gigi Mastrangelo. Game is on. Girls have the ball on the near sideline. Kendall has it. Out of bounds. Going to be Arlington ball. Arlington sends it into the middle. Kate Colleen receives. Kate sends it over to Neve. Neve's going to look for Mia. Mia has it all the way across the field. Sends it over to G. G's going to make a move to the inside. She's going to bring it down the field. G's going to look to get all the way down there. Looked like that went off an Arlington foot. So that should be a free hit, maybe by the 7-yard line. G's going to take the free hit all the way across the field. G sends it back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie makes a move to the middle of the field. Sends it back to Elsie, who's waiting. Elsie has a lot of space. Swing and a miss. Nobody around, so it's not a dangerous play. Elsie makes a move to the middle. Ball's in the circle. Swing and a miss in front. Mia has it. Mia still has it. I'm sorry, that's Neve. Neve sends it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie sends it over to Mia. That goes off an Arlington stick. That'll be coming in Belmont. So Mackenzie will take this ball at the 25 with a free hit. Mackenzie brings it to the center of the field. She gets stopped just at the top of the circle. Nina and Mackenzie switch places. Mackenzie enters the circle. Goes off an Arlington stick. Hops up, but nobody around. Nina receives. She makes a play to the middle. Arlington gets their stick in the way. Arlington sends it out. Hops over the stick. Out of bounds on the near sideline will be Belmont ball. Nina will take this. Nina finds Amelia. Hops off her stick. Arlington has it. Nina steps up, makes a good play. Arlington sends it up the field. They're going to cross the 50 for the first time. Elsie's there to make the stop. Elsie finds Neve. Neve has some room. Sends it over to Mia. That goes off a Arlington stick. Belmont ball on the far sideline. Sends it back to Elsie. Elsie sends it over to Kate. Kate tries to make the pass up the sideline, gets stopped by Arlington. Nina grabs it on the sideline. It's a whistle. Off of Arlington, Belmont's ball. Nina sends it back to Elsie, who's playing center mid today. Elsie sends it to Kate. Kate sends it over to Nina. That's some quick one-touch hockey. That should be a Belmont ball. Nina sends it to Mackenzie in the middle. Mackenzie's going to take it down to the down baseline. She's in the circle. Should be coming in Belmont. McKenzie will take the free hit. McKenzie makes a move to the center. She enters the circle, drives the ball. It's a goal for Belmont. Mackenzie Clark adding to her all-time points list. I don't know what it is right now, but it's a lot. 1-0 Belmont.
Oh, it's this. Wait, also, how do I make the replay?
Arlington sends it back. Amelia's on the attack at center field. Gets in the way. Kendall intercepts. Kendall moves to the center, finds Amelia. Oh, Arlington just got it. G finds the ball. Mia grabs it, sends it over to G. G has it on the far sideline. G sends it across. Kendall has it. That's a foot just outside the circle. I guess the refs aren't going to call that. That's another foot. All right, they're going to call this one. Official is telling Nina to push the ball up to the spot of the foul, which was closer to the circle. We're going to restart. Nina sends it in. Arlington gets it right out. Be Belmont ball down around the 10-yard line. Nina finds Kendall. That ball hops up. They don't call a dangerous ball. I think they call the foot. Kendall gets her stick in the way. It's a Belmont foot. They didn't call that one either. Arlington ends up with the ball. That's an Arlington foot. Good battle on the sideline with Kate Colleen and Arlington. Kenzie finds the ball. Kenzie has it in the middle. She's got G making her way up. That hits Amelia. G sends it across, trying to make a cross so somebody could score a goal. Nobody home. Arlington's ball on the near sideline, right around the 10-yard line. Arlington sends it into the middle. They receive it. They send it up the sideline. Goes just out of play. It'll be Belmont's ball at midfield. Kate sends it into the middle. Kenzie almost gets it. Arlington's going down the near sideline. Elsie gets it out of the circle. That'll find its way out of bounds. Should be Arlington's ball. Arlington sends it into the middle. Makes its way all the way through. Caroline sends it out. Elsie ends up with it. Arlington gets it back to the middle. They're in the circle. Arlington players right there. Neve makes a good defensive play. They need to push that ball out just a little harder. Zoe makes a save. Ball's bouncing around in front. I think that hit an Arlington foot in the circle. They let the play go on. G's got a bunch of room on the sideline. It's a foot race. Good defensive play. They took it away from her. Mia read the play. Sends it to Mackenzie in the middle. Sends it back to Mia. They take it away again. I think they just called back a stick, so it'll be Arlington ball. Arlington sends it out of bounds. Belmont will chase the ball and put it back on the sideline. Arlington sends it into the middle. Mackenzie steps up. She sees Kendall's wide open. She also has Amelia on the run. Kendall moves to the middle. Tries to send it in. Arlington gets their stick in the way. Arlington sends it out the sideline. Mia will go get it. Mia has it on the far sideline. Sends it to Mackenzie. She tries to get it back to Mia. Arlington sends it up. Neves steps up, makes a defensive play. Finds G in the corner. G sends it into the circle. Kendall has it. Takes a shot. Corner. I think they called a foot. So that'll be Belmont's first corner of the game. G will insert this for Belmont. Coach Smith has 3 players back. G sends it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie still has the ball. She's making room. It's a good shot by Mackenzie. Really good save by the goaltender. That should be another foot. That's another corner for Belmont. Mackenzie had a nice drive there. Goalie stuck her leg out, made the save. G sends it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie. Miscue there. Snuck under Mackenzie's stick, so Arlington has the ball at midfield. Neves there to defend. Neves steps up and makes the play. Neve has a bunch of room. Neve tries to send it in. Goes off an Arlington stick. Belmont foul, Arlington ball. Foul on Belmont will be Arlington's ball again. Arlington tries to send it up, gets through, out of bounds, Belmont ball. This ball is making it a long ways down the track, so Belmont has to go retrieve it and bring it all the way back to, I think, about the 50-yard line. Neve will take it on the far sideline. Neve sends it over to G. G makes a move around one player. G sends it up. That went into an Arlington player. It hopped up. For some reason, they didn't call a corner. Coming in, Belmont. Coach Smith is talking to one of the officials here on the sideline. Arlington sends it out of the circle. Nina makes the play. Nina sends it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie makes a move. Mackenzie was trying to get through 3 people. They ended up making the play. Neve steps up, makes a good defensive play. Neve will try to get this into the circle. Foot on Arlington, Belmont ball. Neve sends it back to Mia. Mia's going to send it back to Elsie in the middle. That's a dangerous ball. That ball hopped up, and I think it hit the Arlington player around the midsection, so it's going to be Arlington's ball. So Belmont is being warned for 5 yards. They got their official warning, which means next time it happens, it will be a 2-minute penalty. We ended up with 4 of those fouls last night against Winchester, so G ends up taking the ball away. G has it down in the corner. She's got 2 on her. That went off a Winchester stick, so that will play. Ball hops up. Winchester grabs it. Amelia's battling at the top of the circle. Winchester gets it out of the circle. Stick foul, Arlington's ball. Arlington has it on the far sideline. Neve steps up. Neve's going to try to make a run. Arlington makes the stop. Arlington now has it around midfield. A little bit of room. Arlington sends it over to Elsie. Elsie tries to make the play up the middle. She ends up getting around. Elsie finds G. G misses it. G sends it into the circle. Arlington sends it out of the circle. McKenzie has it. Nice shot by McKenzie. Good save by the goaltender. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 1-0 Belmont. All right, we're back to start the second quarter. It's 1-0 Belmont. Starters are back in the game to start the second quarter. And I'm being told I misspoke at the beginning of the game. With our loss to Winchester last night, Winchester won the league. So that's that. Arlington will start with the ball to start the second quarter. Arlington has it on the far sideline. G intercepts. That should be an Arlington foot. They got it. All right, Mia will start, sends it over to McKenzie. McKenzie finds Elsie. Elsie finds Nina. Nina makes it through. Arlington still has the ball on the near sideline. Belmont ball, stick foul. McKenzie tries to get through too. They get the ball. Arlington's bringing it up the near sideline. She gets by one. Elsie lets Caroline cover. That's going to be a foot on Belmont. Arlington's going to have the ball around the 5-yard line. Arlington sends it over. They're in the circle. Neve steps up, sends it out. Arlington receives. Ball rides up Nina's stick and hits her. It's going to be Arlington's ball just outside the circle. That ball should be a lot closer to the circle. All right, Arlington makes a pass. It was close to not 5 yards. Ends up in the circle. Shots wide. Belmont's ball coming out. Elsie takes it. Arlington gets in the way. Neve gets in the way of Arlington. Sends it over to G on the far sideline. Arlington ends up with the ball over there. Arlington has it in front. Zoe steps up, closes down the angle, shot goes out wide, be coming out Belmont. Elsie takes it, sends it over to Neve. Neve sends it up to Mia. Ball's taken away. Mia takes it away from Arlington all the way across the field. She turns to the outside. She still has it. She's got G. G has it, finds McKenzie in the middle. McKenzie sends it over to Avery. Avery Reinhold now in the game. They can't quite find their way to the net. Avery still has it at the top of the circle. Hands it over to McKenzie. McKenzie gets the ball. She's stuck all the way down in the corner. Turns baseline. Stick gets crossed up in the Arlington player's leg. No fouls called either way. Arlington has the ball. Arlington sends a pass over the other side of the field. There's nobody home. Neve is there to intercept. All right, coach has made a couple of substitutions. We have Nora Dolan in at left attack, Avery Reinold in at center attack, Natalie Merrow at left mid. Kate Townsend is playing left back, which keeps Elsie at center back. Neve has it all the way down the other sideline. Sends it up to Mia. Mia sends it into the middle. Arlington gets the ball. Elsie stops the ball. Elsie's got 2 on her. She still has the ball. Elsie turns the sideline, sends it over to Mia. Mia sends it over to G, but G can't quite get there. It's out of bounds. Arlington ball. Nope. Belmont ball. There was a foul on the field. G takes the free hit. G finds Avery all the way up the sideline. Avery keeps going. She finds G. G takes it down the sideline. She can try to turn. G crosses it. Natalie's there. G sends it to Natalie. All right, that should be coming in. Now, that went off an Arlington stick, so I don't know what these officials are talking about. Elsie has it at midfield, sends it over to Neve. Goes off Mia's stick to G. G sends it across the middle. It's at the top of the circle. Arlington clears quickly. Kate steps up. Kate sends it into the circle. Ball bounces around. Arlington gets it out. Mackenzie has it. She's at center field. Mackenzie drives it. That one went off G's stick. It'll be coming out for Arlington. Arlington sends it up the middle, right to Elsie. Elsie sends it to Kate, who again is playing left back. Kate has it on the sideline. Out of bounds, Belmont ball. Kate finds Elsie, who has a bunch of space. Sends it over to Neve. Mia recovers for Neve. She has the ball. She sends it back to Elsie. Elsie finds Kate. Kate finds Natalie, who's going down into the corner. She turns. Arlington gets it. Kate Townsend steps up. Send it in. All right. Bouncing ball coming out. Mackenzie steps up. Arlington foot. Mackenzie has the ball. Mackenzie's looking to send it in. Dangerous ball. Arlington. Arlington sends it all the way to Neve. Neve finds Mia. Mia sends it over to G. I'd like to see G take this. G gets it into the circle. Avery pushes it in. Arlington stops it. Mia has it. So it was a good push by Mia. It just happened to hit a Belmont stick and go up in the air. Ball ends up getting by Neve. Arlington's on the run. Elsie's there. Elsie's going to make the play. Arlington ends up stepping up and getting the loose ball. Arlington makes a play around one of us. They get into the circle. Zoe kicked that ball. I don't think it was intentional. It went out the end line, so it'll be coming in for Arlington. Arlington sends it back. Collision by Avery and the Arlington player. Mackenzie sends a good ball up the field. Nora Dolan's there to get it. Nora gets by. Belmont has a free hit at the 20, sends it back to Kate. Kate's looking for someone. Kate still has it. Belmont ball. Mackenzie will take this one. Mackenzie gets it across. Mia's there to track it down. That ball hopped up off the Arlington stick with G around. They didn't call a corner. Belmont foot, Arlington ball. Mia intercepts. Arlington steps up and makes the play. Mackenzie steps up and makes the other play. She's going to turn and try to get to the corner, circle. She's into the circle. Mackenzie gets to her backhand, goes wide. Arlington sends a ball to the middle. They send it up to the mid. Elsie's there to get it. Elsie makes a move to the inside. That should be obstruction. Anyways, Neve got the ball, sends it over to Mia. Ball ended up going out of bounds. Arlington's ball on the far sideline. Neve intercepts Arlington's ball. Mackenzie has it at midfield. Mackenzie was trying to get into the circle. Arlington ended up with 3 on her. Mackenzie hustles all the way back, makes a defensive play at the 50. Mackenzie sends it up to Natalie. That's obstruction. They let it play on. They did blow the whistle, but they let it play on. Avery has it in the circle. Kate's here on the near sideline with the ball. She tries to send it over to Avery. Arlington intercepts. That ball's out of bounds. Should be a Belmont ball. Kate takes it. Tries to send it in to Natalie. Arlington pushes it up. Mackenzie gets her stick in the way. Mia's there. Mia makes a move around 1 or 2. Sends a ball into the circle. Corner for Belmont. Bouncing ball got a Arlington player's foot. So coach has 2 back now, not 3. G sends it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie sends it to Neve. Neve pushes it in, wide, coming out. Arlington sends it up the field, gets through everybody. Neve ends up with the ball. She finds Elsie in the middle. Elsie finds McKenzie, just hops over her stick. That ball hops up around a Belmont player. They don't call a dangerous ball. Mia finds G. G sends it in. Kind of hops through everything. I think it hit Natalie's foot, so that'll be coming out. It'll be Arlington will have a hit at the 16. Arlington sends it up the middle through everybody. Neve grabs it, sends it over to Mia. That should be a foot and or obstruction, but I think it went out of bounds. It'd be Belmont ball. Ball's hopping a little bit tonight. That one also hopped over Mackenzie's stick. Belmont foot, Arlington ball. Arlington's pushing up the middle of the field. Arlington's at the top of the circle. And that is the second quarter, so it's 1-0 at halftime. We'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, we're back here at Harris Field to start the second half. It's 1-0 Belmont. And Coach has the starters back in, so Amelia is at center attack. And Kate is still playing left back, and Elsie is playing center back. But all of the starters are in the game. Arlington has the ball down by the near corner. That hops out. Should be coming in Arlington.
Oh, I didn't see that. I think it's actually, I think it might have said recording save success.
Arlington sends it back. McKenzie steps up. Just out of reach of Amelia. Amelia makes a play in the middle of the field. Tries to send it up to Kendall. G ends up making the play. She gets by one. Out of bounds, Belmont ball. Mia will take it. She finds McKenzie in the middle. McKenzie makes a move. She's looking for someone. I think we need to move a little bit more. She makes her way all the way across the field. She's just outside the circle. She's in the circle. That should be a corner. Arlington steps up. Mia makes her way back, makes the play. She's on the near sideline right in front of us. Sends it back to Caroline French. Caroline looking for the long ball. Arlington gets it. Arlington sends it to Mia. Mia just loses it. Neve intercepts. Arlington makes the poke check. Arlington clears it out to the side. They have the ball. Mia steals. She's right in front of us. Out of bounds, Belmont ball. 5 yards, they're calling 5 yards on Arlington, so that's their official warning. Mia will take this, she finds G. G makes a move. G crosses. Good cross to Kendall. Shot is wide. Coming out for Arlington. Arlington sends it all the way up. It's ball's going to make it out of bounds in front of the Arlington bench. Belmont ball. Neve sends it to Mia. Off an Arlington stick. G's going to take the ball. G sends a long ball all the way across. Nobody there, coming out Arlington. Arlington tries to send it through, finds Kendall. G's at the top of the circle. She tried to send it in, ended up going wide. Coming out Arlington. Arlington sends it into the middle. Find a player on the sideline, out of bounds, Belmont ball. Neve takes it on the near sideline. Sends it back to Elsie. Elsie finds Kate on the far side of the field. Kate still has the ball on the far side of the field. Sends it into the middle. That went off an Arlington foot. They're going to play advantage. Ball still bouncing around, goes into the circle. Finds Amelia's stick. It's in the circle. Goalie clears. Nina sends it in. That should be a foot and a hack. That'll be corner for Belmont. Coach has 3 back here. G's going to insert the ball. G sends it to Elsie. Elsie takes a swing, misses. That went off an Arlington shin. But they didn't call it. Ball actually came all the way out to the 35, and Arlington has it. Stick infraction. Arlington ball on the far sideline. Arlington sends it into the middle. It's bouncing around. Elsie steps up, makes the play. Sends it over to Mackenzie. Mackenzie finds Amelia in the center. Amelia was trying to push it up to Kendall. Arlington stepped up. Arlington still has the ball. Mackenzie makes a play in the middle of the field. They step up and knock it away, but Mackenzie regains control, sends it back to Elsie. Elsie finds Neve. Taken away from Neve. Arlington still has the ball. They send it in, but try to send it in. Elsie steps up. She finds G, who's wide open on the near sideline with a lot of room. That's a foot on Arlington. Belmont ball. G sends it across. Corner. Another corner for Belmont. G will insert this again. G sends it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie turns, shoots wide. G stops it in the air, sends it down, takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Ball's cleared out to the 30. Elsie has it in the middle. Elsie's driving into the circle. Still has the ball. Elsie still has the ball in the circle. A good push to the goalie. Kendall got a stick on it. Goalie made the save. Ball ends up outside the circle. Ball's crossing the 50. Caroline French is there to clean it up. Mackenzie has it on the far side of the field. Arlington foot, Belmont ball. Sends it to Nina. Just gets by her. Amelia gets all the way back. Now Nina's on her. Belmont foul, Arlington ball. Ball ends up in the circle. Caroline handles it, sends it out. Nina has it. Belmont ball. Elsie would take the free hit. Goes off an Arlington stick. Belmont ball on the other side of the field. Kate will take this on the far sideline. Kate pushes it up. Nina gets it. Arlington gets their stick in the way. Arlington has the ball. Mackenzie now has it. Mackenzie has some room here. Mackenzie moves to the middle of the field. She's in the circle. Good shot deflected by G in front. Kendall has it. Amelia takes a shot in front. Now G has it. Sends a shot in. Arlington stops it. Belmont foot, Arlington ball. Arlington sends it up the middle. Elsie grabs it. Elsie finds Mackenzie. Mackenzie tries to get it through. Arlington has the ball. G takes it away. G's making a turn to the outside. Swing and miss, dangerous play on Belmont. Arlington ball. Arlington pushes it up. That was probably a dangerous ball on Belmont, no call. Arlington pushes it up the sideline out of bounds, Belmont ball. Mia takes it right in front of us. Belmont foot, Arlington ball. G takes it away. G has a little bit of room. She's going to try to get down the sideline. G makes the play. Arlington makes a play on her. They send it up the middle. Belmont's there to receive. Elsie has it on the far side of the field. Obstruction on Belmont, Arlington ball. Kendall makes a good stop. She has it on the far sideline. She's pushing it up. Out of bounds, Belmont ball. Natalie takes it. Arlington gets their stick in the way. Arlington has it, just gets by Mia. Neve has it on the near sideline. She's pushing it up. That's an Arlington foot. No call. Arlington has it right in front of the Belmont bench. Elsie steps up and makes the play. Elsie still has the ball. Sends it across to Kate. Kate's got some room. Kate sends it over to Natalie. Natalie has it. Sends it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie enters the circle. Mackenzie still has it in the circle. Ends up being taken away. Arlington has the ball. Belmont ball, the far side of the field. Sends it back to Elsie. Elsie tries to get it over to Neve. Arlington's on the run, going down the near sideline. Neve beats her to it. Out of bounds, Arlington ball. Arlington takes it in. They have it down in the corner. They try to push it in. Mia gets it. Mia has it on the sideline. Mia still has it. Her and G are running up the sideline. Sends it over to G. Another swing and miss by G. Dangerous play. Arlington ball. Arlington has it in the middle of the field. It was almost a 2-on-1. Ball got through them. Caroline made the play, sent it out. Arlington's going to try to get this ball in the circle with only a couple seconds left. That'll do it for the third quarter. 1-0 Belmont. We're back to start the fourth quarter. It is 1-0 Belmont. Belmont's going to start with the ball. Mackenzie has it. Mackenzie tries to send it up to G. It's just out of her reach. Lexington's going to let this go. Coming out Arlington. Arlington sends it up the middle. Arlington ends up with the ball. Kate makes the play. They end up sending it back to Kate. Kate sends it to Elsie. Elsie sends it over to Neve. Arlington actually turns the corner. They have it going into the circle. She makes a good play. Ball goes, all right, it went out of bounds, but they're going to call a corner. So Arlington's going to have a corner. I think this is Arlington's first corner of the game. Arlington sends it to the near player. Neve on the fly gets in the way. She sends it out of bounds. It'll be Arlington's ball on the 15-yard line. Arlington sends it down to the corner. They turn and try to send it in. Neve stops. Out of bounds, Belmont ball. Neve will take this. Tries to send it up. Arlington's there. Arlington still has the ball. Arlington sends it into the circle. Belmont gets it out. Kate sends it up. Kendall receives. She's Amelia on the run in the middle. That is definitely a foul. Didn't call anything there. Kendall still has the ball. Tries to get it over to Mackenzie. Arlington steps up. Mia steps up and makes the play. Sends it over to Neve. Neve has G on the sideline. G receives. G still has it. She gets around one. She sends it across. Arlington gets their stick in the way. Belmont foot, Arlington ball. That clearly went off Belmont's shin pad, and they didn't call anything, so I guess play on. They enter the circle. Amelia takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Coming in Belmont. Kenzie sends it back to Elsie. That should be obstruction. They got it. Mackenzie will take this ball. If that's 5 yards, that should be a card. Nope. They wanted Mackenzie to change the spot of the ball. Mackenzie finds Mia just at the top of the circle. Send it in. Kendall makes the stop. Kendall still has it. Sends it into the middle. Arlington gets it out. Mia steps up, pushes it in. Goalie makes a save. Goalie kicked it all the way out. Out of bounds, Arlington. Mia will take this on the sideline. Sends it over to Neve. Ball's hopping around. Arlington intercepts. Arlington sends it out of bounds. Neve will take this on the near sideline. That goes up further, Neve. She finds Mia. Mia finds G. They're calling advantage. They're going to let them play on. Arlington's bringing it up the field. Mackenzie steps up. Mackenzie has it in the middle. She gets by a couple. She's into the circle. Drives it. Not exactly sure what they called, but it's going to be Arlington's ball. So it must have hit a Belmont foot in the circle. Arlington has the ball in the middle of the field. They send it out of bounds on the far sideline. It's going to be Arlington's ball. Officials stop the clock. So Arlington made a substitution. The officials stopped the clock. Not sure why, but now they're restarting. Belmont pushes it up. They find Amelia in the middle. Amelia was looking for Kendall's, intercepted by Arlington. Belmont gets it back. Kendall's pushing it up. Mackenzie finds the ball in the middle of the field. She finds Mia just inside the circle. Mia pushes. Shot went wide. Maybe it didn't go wide. It's Belmont's ball coming in. I guess it's possible the goalie made the save. Mackenzie takes this ball. She enters the circle. That goes off an Arlington foot. It's going to be a corner. So this is going to be Belmont's corner. Arlington sets up pretty quick in the net. I don't think Arlington wears penalty masks. They set up very quickly. G sends it to Mia. Mia sends it to Mackenzie at the top. Mackenzie sends the ball in. Saved. Mia receives. Shot went wide. Coming out Arlington. So Arlington ball coming out. Gets all the way back to Kate. Kate sends it to Elsie. Elsie looks in the middle to Mackenzie. Mackenzie gets into the circle. She goes to her backhand. Ball hopped up. Dangerous ball, Arlington ball. Coach has Nora Dolan checking in. Arlington has it on the far sideline. Mackenzie steps up, makes the play. That's a Belmont foot, Arlington ball. Ball's hopping around the middle. Arlington has it. Elsie intercepts, finds Mia. Mia's looking for G. Arlington gets their sticks in the way. G has it. I think that was a Belmont foot. They're going to let them play. Arlington finds a way up the sideline. Arlington keeps it in. Caroline makes a play in the corner. Stick infraction, I believe. Arlington ball. Arlington takes it just outside the circle. They send it over. Ball hops up. Elsie sends it out. Arlington ball down in the corner on the sideline. Arlington sends it in. It's in the circle. Zoe makes a good save, sends a flat ball out the middle. Mackenzie's on the run. She's going to look for G. That goes off an Arlington foot. Play. They can play. Mia has it now. Arlington sends it out of the circle. Now Arlington has some room. Arlington sends it out of bounds on the far sideline around the 50. Kate's going to take this. Sends it up to Natalie. Natalie finds Nora. Good play. Nora finds Kendall. Kendall sends it in. G finds it. That should... maybe it didn't hit anybody. Mia ends up with the ball. Sends it over to Natalie. Deflects just wide, coming out Arlington. Arlington sends it up the middle. Natalie grabs it. Mackenzie now has it in the middle. She finds G in the circle. G was looking for the pass, didn't quite get through. Arlington has it in the middle of the field. Elsie makes the stop. Oh, then Caroline steps up. Arlington ends up with the ball. Elsie has it. Sends it over to Kate. Kate finds Kendall wide open. Kendall makes a move to the middle. Free ball by the 50. Belmont ends up with it. Kate has it. Kate sends it up the middle. Nobody's there. Ball's hopping around. Kendall has it. Now Mackenzie has it. Mackenzie's going to make a run to the circle. She finds Nora. Nora finds G. I think the Arlington player made the save behind the goalie. Wow. Arlington's ball coming out. Not exactly sure what happened there. I couldn't see. But we had a shot or two. Couldn't get it in the net. So ball ends up. Elsie has it. Elsie's going to make a run. Hands it off to Mia. Mia sends it over to G. G sends it across. Got by 2. Belmont foot. Arlington ball. Arlington sends it across. They have it on the far sideline. All right, so McKenzie has it on the far sideline. Mackenzie's going to make a move to try to get into the circle. Just gets by Mia, just a little out of reach. Coming out Arlington with about 40 seconds left. All right, if there's a hurt player, they need to stop the clock here. They should have stopped the clock 15 seconds ago. All right, so unfortunately there was an injured Arlington player on the field. Good news is she was able to get up and walk off the field on her own. So hopefully she's okay. And we'll be coming out with 18 seconds left for Arlington. Arlington sends the ball. Mia gets it. It's going to be Arlington ball, and that's going to do it for the game. And Belmont wins the final regular season of the game, 1-0 over Arlington. So next up is the tournament for Belmont, and we'll find out this week who they are playing. A little bit of housekeeping to do. Live coverage of BHS Sports is being brought to you by the staff and volunteers of Belmont Media, your one and only community TV station. Right now, BMC is asking for your support to help fund our move into the new public library in Belmont Middle and High School. Please donate. It's easy. Go to belmontmedia.org and hit the donate button. Thank you very much.